Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the post-game press conference for the FIBA Women's Asian Cup 2025 Division A Group Qualification to Semifinal 2. Team Japan versus Team New Zealand. Team Japan beats Team New Zealand. The score is 77-62. Team New Zealand coach Natalie Hurst and player Taylor Jordan have joined us. So when I ask you to switch your mobile phone, the press conference will be conducted in English. Coach Hurst, can you please give out your comments about the game?
I know there was first 20 minutes, we're pretty happy with. We wanted to fix a couple of things at halftime, and I just think we came out in the third quarter and the game got a little bit away from us, but we were able to get back to what looked like us in the fourth quarter. So happy about that, happy we bounced back. I don't think we rewarded ourselves enough. We had some great looks in the second half that we just didn't finish or didn't knock down. So disappointing from that respect, but the fight that the girls show every single game, every minute, to prep themselves for this, like all that kind of stuff, I can never falter any effort from any of our players. So to continue to fight for 40 minutes when things were down, I'm just super proud to head coach this team.
Okay, thank you. Taylor Dalton, can you also give our comment about the game?
Yeah, Japan's always a very tough team to play. They're well-skilled, great three-point shooters. But like Coach Nat said, we left a lot of points out on the board, came out great first half. And yeah, that third quarter, unfortunately, killed us at the end. But super proud of the girls. I mean, Ezra McGoldrick, she went out there, she got bruised and battered all game and kept working. We got young ones out there coming and getting some really tough buckets. So while it's not the result we wanted, I think, we made New Zealand proud out there. We kept our physicality. And yeah, we just got to finish those easy buckets and limit the turnovers.
Thank you. I will now give the floor to the media to ask questions in English. I want to ask media to first state their name and the media company they are representing. First question.
Li Xuer from Tencent Sports. I have questions for Coach Hurst. In 2009, you played against Team China for all polls. Now you're here as head coach for New Zealand. What would you consider the most significant change during the last 16 years? And
wow, it's a long time ago.
and
my age is probably the biggest significant change that's happened since then. You mean as in basketball or just?
In basketball, no, not China, Chinese basketball.
In Chinese basketball?
Yeah, and the second question is, if Team Australia and Team China meet in the final, what would you expect from that matchup? Thank you.
Well, you're putting me in a hard spot. What's the biggest change? I think, as well as Team China, the game's always evolving. Obviously, everyone's getting bigger, so I'm glad that I was back in 2009 and not 2025 because it would be pretty tough for me out there now. Shooters you got more complete knockdown shooters. You like I said, guards are bigger. You can switch between different positions differently. So probably that's the biggest change. And, I look forward to watching the Battle of China and Australia, which I believe will happen in the final in a couple of days.
Okay, second question.
All right, this is for Taylor. You were part of the team 2 years ago when you finished top four. Obviously, out of the top four this time around. But what's your message for your fans back home, for the Tall Ferns fans who probably were hoping for another top four finish? What's your message for them looking forward to your next game and to the next cycle of the Women's Asia Cup in 2 years?
Yeah, I think, first of all, this time for World Cup, 6 got through. So we got the job done. But very different team. If you went back 2 years ago and saw the team we had then to the team we had now, so much younger, completely new coaching staff, and oh my goodness, I could not be more proud of the girls. Such great energy, such team culture. I think anyone walking around the hotel would say we want to be part of Team New Zealand. Just an awesome bunch of girls. Everyone's brought into the new system, and I think the pathway for New Zealand basketball is looking very, very bright. And I know everyone back home, while we might not have got the win today, are super proud and will be ready to be watching whoever our matchup is tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. This is the end of the first part of the press conference. We will be back soon with Team Japan. Welcome back to the second part of the post-game press conference. We now have asked Coach Curry Games and player Miyazawa Ruki. Coach Games, we would like to have your words about this game.
It was a difficult game because the players are tired. But the good thing My players, they have no excuses, so they don't take any excuses. They went out and played the game. First half, we had a good flow going first quarter. Second quarter, we lost it, and they came out in the third, and they got it back. So we tried to wear New Zealand down with our pace and the style we play, and it kind of got them. They had to take a couple of timeouts, and they kind of wore them down, and that's something that's important to us, and hopefully we'll get better at it.
Okay, thank you. Player Miyazawa Yuki, what's your thoughts about this game?
良くない時間帯もあったんですけど、そこで我慢してディフェンスを頑張って、そこから日本のオフェンスにつなげることができたのが良かったと思います。あとはこの2試合に比べてターンオーバーが少なくて、そこも勝った要因だと思います。
There are definitely tough stretches throughout the game, but we were able to overcome that with our defense, and our defense allowed us to play, our Japan basketball on offense, and I think also having low turnovers contributed to a good performance today.
Okay, thank you. Do we have questions from media in English? A reminder to state your full name and the media company you are representing. First question.
Enzo from FIBA Asia. This is for Coach Kari. I think what's on a lot of people's minds now after this game is the next one. So any thoughts on your semifinals matchup against China?
This is a game, I think any basketball player, this is what you dream of. The kind of games that when you're a kid, you hope you get a chance to play. It's an honor. It's a privilege to play in games like that against China, in front of the crowd. That's what you love. That's what you dreamed of when you were a kid. Big game, a big situation, and that's what you play the game for.
Okay, second question.
Subin from Xinhua. Question for Coach Gary. How much do you know of this Chinese team? And second one, could you talk something about the point guard Tanaka? Just 1 year ago, she just competed in the under-18 Asia Cup just here in Shenzhen, and now it seems that she has grown into one of the key figures in the national team. Thank you.
I played China I had a younger team. We came to play China a couple of weeks ago. Then, we know what they want to do. We know how they do it. They're going to use their size. We're going to use pace and space and shots. So it's kind of who can force their will on the other one. That's what it comes down to. And Coco, I call her Coco. She's young, she's learning. She has a long way to go, She's learning on the job, which is a tough thing to do, but that's the best way to learn. And she's maturing in front of our eyes, and it's a good thing that she's getting this experience and playing now.
Okay. Thank you, Coach Gaines. Thank you, player Miyazawa Yuki. The post-game press conference is officially over. Thank you all.